Hey guys, so it's May 10th. I am sitting here getting ready to do the pasta video for you. I have a bag of pasta, a like hamburger helper type thing, and some soup. So I thought I went ahead and I would do a soup video as well, talk to you guys about different soups and stuff. Now when it comes to the pasta, you guys have to be, there's a couple tips. When you cook pasta, gluten-free pasta, make sure your water is boiling first and then put your pasta in. The other thing is I put salt in my water. Just a little bit, just to give some flavor, because a lot of gluten-free pastas they're kind of blah. The one I use is Pasta Joy. This is the bag. This is the fasuli. I use this for when I cook for my son because they're longer, so he can just kind of pick them up if he doesn't feel like using a fork. I wait for the water to boil. I put it in. I stir it once, and then I leave it. Because if you stir it too much, it's going to lose its starch, and it's going to, like, the water is going to start looking like milk. It takes about 10-15 minutes to cook max. And dump it and put whatever you want. I use Classico sauce because it's gluten-free and it tastes really good. I just don't, I mean, I could make sauce from scratch, and I do sometimes, but when baby's screaming and hubby's going to be home soon, put the pot on and get some jar sauce, and there you go, there's a meal. The De Boyle's pasta is another good one. You can get that at Walmart. It's a good pasta. I don't mind it. I just don't have it. I like it, but I just don't have it. I personally think, though, that the Pasta Joy is the closest to the to real pasta when you eat it. Now, they have other ones out there that I have tried, and some of them are really good, but they're more expensive. And I wanted to just tell you guys stuff that this is bang for your buck. I mean, this is a 16-ounce bag. It's a good sized bag of pasta, and this will feed. It feeds me, my husband, and my son with a little bit extra. So, because remember, pasta expands. So that's that's the bag that I use. That's the brand I pretty much use. Now this is called Mrs. Leaper's, and this is a hamburger helper type thing. It's a gluten-free hamburger helper, and this is the beef lasagna one. Obviously, they have a beef stroganoff. They have a chicken Alfredo. I think they got like a shells and cheese. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I love it. It's, oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm tired today. But, yeah, so this one I really like. And this is super easy. It takes about 15 minutes total to do. The longest thing in it is grounding the beef. Basically, you just get yourself a skillet, throw your beef in there, brown it, and then drain it because you don't want all that oil and that grease. You take water and the sauce mix, and you mix it, and you throw the pasta in about 10 minutes. It's done. You gotta let it cool, obviously. I just stir it occasionally. I put the top on and let it do its business. I like them because they're super fast. I mean, 15 minutes is nothing. I started about 4:45, 5 o'clock. I put the baby in the chair, his high chair. I give him a few snacks that aren't going to ruin his appetite. I start cooking. And by the time he's ready, it's ready. And you just have to cool it and, go on. Hamburger Helper has 2 gluten-free ones. They're rice and they're Asian inspired. They're not bad. They're not my favorite. But for me, I don't get a lot of Chinese food, so it works for me. And it's not soy sauce, but it kind of tastes like soy sauce, so it works. But yeah, not a bad one at all. Now, the soups, this is creamy butternut squash, and this is by Pacific Natural Foods. If you look at it, it's in one of these containers. They all come in this kind of like cardboard container. I love these soups. They're creamy. This one especially, it's creamy. It's sweet. On a cold day, it's great. And if you're not feeling good, it's even better. They have them in so many different flavors. It's ridiculous. My favorite is the roasted red pepper. It's got a little bit of a kick, and it's so good. It tastes, you just put a couple, little noodles in there. Like, you put some noodles in it, and you're good to go. Sometimes I just put cheese in it, and it tastes amazing. It's like gourmet. What I do is, I do have a recipe for the cream of mushroom. I take cream of mushroom, one of these, cream of mushroom, a can of tuna fish, and some rice, and I just mix it all up and serve it. And it's basically tuna rice casserole, and it's really good. And if you want to, if you have some gluten-free breadcrumbs, you put it on top and you throw it in the oven for a couple minutes just to crisp it up and pull it out, and it's an instant meal. And that is the longest thing is the rice. And now with the bag rices, the ones that you just put in the water for 10 minutes, you're good to go. You're golden. And they're perfect portion size too. The other thing I like to do is with the chicken broth, because you have to be careful with chicken broth, you guys, because chicken broth, when they use bouillon cubes, which the majority of them do, wheat is in bouillon cubes. It's a binding agent. So when you make it, you're not realizing you're contaminating your body. It's happened to me. I had a friend make me soup and I busted out within 10 minutes and we had no idea why. I called her. I was like, what is going on? Why am I breaking out? And she was like, there's nothing that you should be breaking out from. I don't understand. So I read the ingredients on chicken broth and I saw wheat, prime ingredient wheat. So yeah, so you gotta be careful. I always use gluten-free chicken broth. It's easier than boiling a chicken and doing the broth. If you like to do that, that's great. I mean, you know, more power to you. It's probably cheaper. But I definitely do the gluten-free chicken broth. And what I do is I take that, I actually cook the noodles in the broth and put some vegetables in it, and it's instant chicken noodle soup. So it works great. So for me, if I'm not feeling well, it takes me 10 minutes. The longest thing is for the carrots to get moist in the water, which is, you know, whatever. But yeah, so those are just a couple things that you could do with these. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is Twitter. I have a Twitter page. A couple of you guys follow me on Twitter. It's at Little Hippie Mama, LilHippieMama. And I do a lot of Stephanieisms, as people call them. And I have a lot of I just say whatever's on my mind. Some stuff is goofy, some stuff is serious. There were, you know, a lot of pictures and, you know, videos and stuff like that. Right now I've been doing me and one of my friends on Twitter, and one of my friends period, we've been doing back and forth Barney Stinson quotes and shirts and pictures and all this stuff. So it's just fun, and it's an easy way to get in hold of me. And I'm trying to really get my Twitter page out there to get, you know, people to learn about the blog and everything. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll post it underneath. So you guys can go ahead and add me on Twitter. But yeah, so thanks guys. I mean, I got some awesome emails about the cake. Thanks. Yeah, the cake came out really good. I'm really happy with it. So it's really cool that you guys, you know, people are saying, you know, it's still an everyday life. It's still completely normal. I'm probably not going to be able to do a video tomorrow because my son has a doctor's appointment, and we're probably going to go out and visit some friends. I said that yesterday. So I think we're just going to, I probably won't be able to update again until like Thursday, and I'm hoping to have some good tips for you by Thursday. I want to do a haul video and basically go to Food Lion and shop and show you guys where everything is. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I got to basically find my husband's video camera and do it. But you know, when I do, I'll let you guys know, and obviously you'll see that video. I'm hoping to have better video as well, so it's not so dark soon. We're in the process of looking at laptops, and my husband, he needs a new one, so he said he'd give me his. So I'm hoping that I can do it on his laptop and it'll look a little bit better, because I mean, it's kind of dark, you can't really even see my face. But anyway, so yeah, thanks guys, and don't forget to add me on Twitter, and keep spreading the word out, and thank you guys so much. Remember, life is beautiful. Bye.